On June 11, after an investigation of 3 weeks, a forest squad from Thamarassery range nabbed a 6-member poaching gang which hunted wild animals in Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary in Kerala. Similar incidents have happened in various wildlife sanctuaries and reserves across the nation. Even giant squirrel and other common animals have been poached and seized in various states. Mass laying of employees across various sectors dented their financial conditions. This led to an increased pressure on fuel and fodder, with more cases of trespassing into restricted wildlife reserves and increasing cases of poaching for food and trade. Wildlife is protected in India under the Wildlife Protection Act enacted in 1972, has 6 schedules covering a wide range of species defined under the section 2 of 37. The rating of schedules 1 to 5 is in accordance with the risk of survival of the wildlife enlisted in them, provided with total protection from hunting and trade and commerce related to such animals are strictly regulated. Schedule 6 has been added to include specified plant species to be protected by amending the Act in 1991. That same amendment took powers from the state government to declare any animal as vermin, and the list of animals to be included is decided by Indian Board of Wildlife headed by the Prime Minister. It delegates power to respective government officials to allow certain activities, protect and preserve the wildlife by various ranges of punishment with respect to crime committed in accordance to various schedules within which the species is protected. Recent statistics released by Traffic, a wildlife trade monitoring group, observed the number of poaching incidents during a pre-lockdown period points doubling with 88 incidents during lockdown, whereas 35 during pre-lockdown period. This shows incident across various schedules with capturing of 222 persons. By assessing the situation, maintaining vigil and taking proactive steps by the government to declare forest and wildlife protection as essential services, it has been able to contain the situation, but the doubling of incidents places additional burden on wildlife enforcement agencies, who are already suffering from inherent constraint of shortage of staff, lack of capacity, insufficient patrolling infrastructure and shortage of funds. In Assam alone, holding more than 70% of total one-horned rhinoceros population, thwarted 6 incidents of poaching, although poaching of 3 leopards couldn't be prevented. Traffic report shows poaching incident during pre- and lockdown period date from 10th of Feb to 22nd of March and 22nd of March to 3rd of May. It shows the increase in the poaching of ungulates, zooming from 22% to 44%, which are basically poached for meat consumption and to compensate their income by selling that meat. The small animals poaching increased from 17% to 25%, although they are in demand in the international market, probably hunted for consumption. There was a slight decrease in incident of bird-related seizures due to low demand in international pet trade, whereas proportion of larger birds like peafowl were found to be higher, presumably caught for meat as found in Churu in Rajasthan. Poaching of pig cats remained the same as one case found in Madhya Pradesh forest reach. Poaching of turtles and tortoises decreases significantly, which are previously trafficked from mainly Uttar Pradesh to Southeast Asian countries for their scientifically not so proven medicinal properties. Hunting of marine animals along with the elephant also have significantly decreased. Though stockpiling of the wildlife products hasn't been reported in the country, it can't deny the fact of poaching of wildlife animals for meat consumption. If left unchecked, the poaching of ungulates and small animals, it may lead to the depletion of prey base for big cats, causing an increase in human-carnivore conflict. On a slighter long term, this also has the potential to determine the significant successes that India has achieved to date in wildlife conservation. The time is important to pool human resources from various arenas to conserve and not let the current pandemic to shift attention away from protecting wildlife and to combat wildlife crime.